Hey guys, so this is a year on from having the $50 Jumbuck smoker from Bunnings. So I've used it now quite a bit. I've done about 4 briskets now, and I've done chicken, sausages, all the regular stuff for it. Yesterday I did a brisket cook with this one. It's by my best one yet. Other ones have been total failures. This time around I used a digital thermometer probe in both the meat and in the pit, so I could tell constantly. I was connected to my phone what the temperature was inside the smoker and inside the meat, which is so key if you're ever going to do a brisket anyway, especially using something like this. An awesome thing about this smoker though is how small it is, how portable. You can take this anywhere. I brought this down to a holiday house this time, and so how great is that? You can just chuck it in the car and off you go. You could take it to a park, you could take it to the beach. Why not? Like, it's portable. You've got heat beads there, you've got everything you need. Again, one thing to note with this smoker is taking out the heat beads and adding heat beads is a real pain. You can't snake it, as you can see, you can do with Weber's, where you can line up the coals next to each other and they continue to burn. Unfortunately, you actually got to remove the grill or move it to the side and then place the coals in, which can be a bit tricky, and you can lose a bit of heat obviously by constantly lifting up the lid and hood to do that. So when you do use this smoker, a reminder is to keep the coals to one side and have the meat, what you're cooking, on the other side. That way the heat and the smoke goes through the meat out through the chimney. So if you were to have the chimney on the far side, that's where you place the meat. So, and then you'd have the vent, this vent here, open, so the air would come through there and the heat and the smoke would pass and go through to the chimney there. And that way the smoke and the heat are cooking your meat as it passes through. So if you are going to use this to do something like brisket, it's okay, it's not great, and I actually did a pretty good one. It's my best one yet yesterday. It was pretty tender, yeah, it had a great flavour. Probably could have been softer. Unfortunately, I let the heat get away from me after the wrapping point. Got from 160 Fahrenheit to 190 Fahrenheit in an hour and a half internal mark in the meat, which is too fast. You're going to do it low and slow. That way, it was still juicy, it was still tender, but not as good as you'd want it. There's not a lot of space in this cooker, so that's one issue. If you've got a lot of meat, you're going to find that it's not going to be much help. But that said, if you're just going to do a barbie and not really worried about smoking things, you could put the coals anywhere, place the meat, the snags, whatever you want, over the grill with them, and you'll be fine. So again, to conclude, $50 from Bunnings. I think it's great. I think one thing I love about this is its portability, how small it is. Yes, it's not the perfect smoker. I actually have bought now the gas one, the $200 gas Jumbuck smoker, and I'll do a review on that, just because you can have consistency with heat. You can let it go, set and forget. With this one, constantly watching and checking the heat. So I would say $50, yep, it's worth it. You can take it wherever you want and have a barbie. How amazing is that? So there you have it, my 1 year review for the $50 Jumbuck smoker from Bunnings.